Hey, YouTube theologians, happy, merry, almost Christmas. I'm thinking about Luther's preaching of the Jacob's ladder and how the angels are ascending and descending. It's like this. The angels are used to looking up at Jesus, and they're like, wait, he's down there now? It's so I don't know if you're frozen and stuck at home, and if so, why the Lord has put you there. But my first guess, this is my guess, is so you have time to read Luther's commentary on Genesis 28. I want to give you just 2 paragraphs because remember, Jacob is fleeing from Esau, 77 years old, not married, has the promise that he's the inheritor, but now he's got nothing. I mean, doesn't have a staff to rule. He's got a walking stick and a hobo bag over his thing. That might not be culturally appropriate. And then a pillow to sleep on. I mean, he's got nothing. But the Lord comes to him in this dream and reminds him of the promise and gives him the promise there of the ladder of the incarnate Son of God with the angels ascending and descending. And Luther gives us a beautiful commentary. Here's a couple of pages. And in the link below, you can find the whole commentary. I put it together so you can print it out and read it. But what is the ascent and descent, Luther says? I reply that this is the very mystery that in one and the same person there is true God and man. Accordingly, the unity of the person fulfills this mystery, and we who believe fulfill the word of Christ, John 1:51. You will see the angels ascending and descending, for we believe in the one Lord, his only begotten Son, born of the Virgin Mary, true God and man. This mystery is so great, so grand, so inexpressible, that the angels themselves cannot marvel at it enough, much less comprehend it. But as stated in 1 Peter 1:12, these are things into which the angels long to look. For angels cannot rejoice and marvel enough at that inexpressible union and unity of the most diverse natures, which they do not reach either by ascending or descending. And the angels can't get that high to the divine nature, and they can't get that low to the human nature. If they lift up their if they lift up their eyes, they see the incomprehensible majesty of God above them. If they look down, they see God and the divine majesty subjected to demons and every creature. These are marvelous things. To see a man and the lowliest creature humbled below all, to see the same creature sitting at the right hand of the Father and raised above all the angels, and to see him in the bosom of the Father and soon subjected to the devil, as is stated in Psalm 8, verse 5, thou hast made him a little lower than the angels. Likewise, that the angels have to look down to see Jesus now. Likewise, Ephesians 4:9, he has descended into the lowest parts of the earth. This is a wonderful ascent and descent of the angels. To see the highest and the lowest completely united in one and the same person. The highest God lying in the manger. Therefore, the angels adore him there, rejoice and sing glory to God in the highest. And on the other hand, when they consider the lowliness of human nature, they descend and sing, and on earth, peace. Phenomenal. When we see, Luther continues, I don't know how to stop reading this, but when we see the same thing in the life to come, we too shall feel and speak far differently than the way we feel and speak now. For now, these are things such as the angels do not comprehend, nor can they be satisfied. Indeed, they always desire to look into this inexpressible goodness, wisdom, kindness, and mercy poured out upon us. When that person who is the highest and is terrible in his majesty above all creatures becomes the lowest and most despised. We can't see it yet, but that's what we celebrate tomorrow. Glory to God in the highest, peace to his people on earth, the angels ascending and descending on the Son of Man. Well, God, may this give you a little bit of extra peace and wonder this Christmas. Thanks so much. God's peace be with you.